Come on, guys. Watch how a true, real signing person does it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, boys, I would love to talk some more, but I have to go someplace else and go to...
Hey, thanks, Gabe!
Hey, no problem, my idiot friend.
Wow, okay.
Oh, by the way, you just signed the lease. Welcome to your new home. Ah, I knew it was the lease. Bastard! Treachery!
Oh no.
How did I come up with Winky Dink Media? I was going to be animating. I'd always worked with other people on other projects and helped come up with names for things, but this was going to be all me, and so I wanted a name that kind of reflected who I was and also represented the type of material I was going to be doing. So at some point in my life, somebody called me Winky Dink. I had that memory of that, and I was like, that could be good, Winky Dink Media. So it's me, it's kind of playful, it worked. I'd always been involved in like live action production, and I realized that, you know, I was only able to produce when there was money available. And I was thinking, if I learned to animate, I wouldn't need any money per se. I would just need to have plenty of time. And so I decided I was going to try it. I wouldn't need money for locations. I could draw a location. It would be less time consuming for actors and for crew. The only expense would be my time. And so because I have patience, I can just like go to work just animating for hours, drawing or whatever. I started out by trying to learn Flash, and it was too complicated for me. I had no background in animation. I'm a computer user, so I was doing Flash tutorials and I wasn't getting too far. So one day I was just at the store and I saw Anime Studio, which is what I use now. It was Debut 7 back then, and now I'm using Pro 10. So I tried it out, and just the basic stuff that I had learned in the Flash tutorials had me doing a lot more in Anime Studio. I felt like they were almost the same, but Anime Studio is a little bit more user-friendly, and yeah, it's just the animation aspect, which was all I was going to be using. How do I come up with my ideas? Well, it depends. You know, there's the cartoon hookups that I do, and then there's all the original content that I'm constantly trying to do. And the original stuff is the stuff that I'm excited about, that I want to do the most. The cartoon hookups at this point are more for the people that request them. And really, at this point, it's all about the requests, you know. If I were to do the ones that I wanted to, I could come up with lots of ideas, but when people request them, when I get lots and lots of requests, usually those videos do a lot better. So that's really, at this point, the cartoon hookups are just steered by the fans or the viewers. You know, you request enough, and then I'll do it. And then coming up with ideas other ways, like for my original content, it's all just what interests me and what I get excited about. For instance, my cartoon, Oh No, I was talking with my best friend, and we wanted to make an Adult Swim type show. So we wanted to be offensive, and we wanted to be funny, and so that's just kind of what happened. Amazing. I felt like what I was doing was, I felt like valid. I felt like I was doing something that people wanted to see, or at least were shocked by, and were passing it along. But it felt amazing. Every time I see a video increasing in views, I get excited. It's like a rush. It's like a drug. I want to do it more. I want to put out another video that's going to reach 1 million views. But it feels incredible. Just incredible. I don't think people even realize, you know, what an effect you can have on a creator just by your viewership, you know? So yeah. First off, I dance a fine line with my videos, and I'm aware of that. So the first thing I try to do is I try to adhere to the YouTube policies. I don't want to create things that would be pulled from YouTube. At the same time, I want to push the limit. That's just my sense of humor. I want to be explicit, and I want to be funny, and I want them to be overly sexy, you know, and but I'm always trying to stay within the policies that YouTube sets. But yeah, if I had my own network or my own platform to release videos, I think there would be even less limits. I'd go further. I don't want to hurt anyone, and I don't want to overly offend anyone to the point where they're upset. Though I'm good with offending somebody to take a look at what offends them, you know. So yeah, there's a very fine line with comedy and with kind of explicit cartoons, and I'm just dancing around on that line. I mean, just do it, you know, and that's even for me good advice. The thing is, animation takes time, and the more time you're thinking about it, or the more time you're wasting saying, maybe I'm not so good at it, that's all time that you could be animating and getting better at it. So, yeah, I mean, when it comes down, you're not going to learn without doing. So, do it. Just do it. And don't do it if you don't love it, because it's super time consuming and it's kind of lonely. I mean, when you're animating, you're just typically, for YouTube animators, and there's a lot of us now, you're very much alone. We could all work together, but we're passionate about what we're doing, and it's so hard to pull away and use your time to work on somebody else's passion. So it gets lonely. You're doing it for yourself, by yourself, and you can't count on viewers, you know? With my videos, if nobody was watching, I'd still be doing it. So it's easy. I like it. So if you like it, just do it. And if you're loving what you're doing and the content, it just happens to be great, people are going to come. So yeah, just do it. Just animate. Ballsy. I hope clean, not in the content itself, but in how it looks. I hope it looks clean and looks professional, because I'm not that professional, and I'd like it to. And then, goddamn funny. Is that stupid? I was saying funny. Goddamn funny. Yeah, I do want to thank Anatomically Incorrect TV, the animation guru, for doing this little interview with me. It's encouraging that maybe I'm almost as good as those other guys that you've interviewed, because I do look up to all of them. It's funny, I'm coming in kind of late to the game here, but I'm just following in the footsteps of all these other guys, of Jim Mills and Lionel Richardson. These are all people that I look up to. So, and Jonathan Canham. So, thank you so much. I hope that you'll continue watching the Animation Guru, and come check out my channel, because I do some fun stuff as well. You're the best. Peace out, homies.